Hi, these discs came out of this box, and I'm going to play a full 9-hole round to see how these discs fly. Let's see how the Discmania X-Mania box flies on this course. Alright, so as you saw, I have the Discmania X-Mania mystery box. It has 9 discs in it, and this is a 9-hole course. So I'm challenging myself to throw a different disc off of every single tee. Also, make sure you check out the unboxing video I did on this mystery box. I will link that up in this corner. Alright, so off the tee of hole 1, it's going to be unfortunate, but I'm going to get this one out of the way. First throw of the day is never going to be that great, so I'm going with the Mutant. Very overstable mid-range, and the neo plastic, as you can see, it's got that sweet stamp there with all of the original Discmania line names on it. Really cool. I'm gonna go forehand because this hole plays right to left, and I'm left-handed. Okay, honestly, not too bad to start with. A little bit of heritage going on right in this specific area, but we'll see what we got. All right, so I'm not gonna force myself to throw the disc for every shot on the hole, just the tee shot. I will be putting with a Logic that also came in this box as well. I'm gonna save this one for hole 9 because it's a good putter hole, but let's see if I can get a 2 here. That was so bad. You can tap in. All right, so hole 2 here is 208 feet across the pond. I've got an MD3 here, which looks to be the Iron Samurai 4 with the cool little stamp, as you can see there. Wish me luck on this one. Second throw of the day across the pond. That actually went right behind the basket. There is a huge drop off behind it. Basket's up on a ridge, so it's not gonna be putting for a 2, but that was an ace run. All right, once again, like I said, I'm putting with a Logic, but I'm actually gonna change my grip this time. I was putting like that because I put with a beaded putter, the 2Es from RPM Discs. This is non-beaded, so I'm gonna put my finger up on the edge like I used to do. Might as well give it a run. Decent bid, not in, but crossing my fingers, it didn't roll down into the pond. Got a little lucky. Even par. All right, so if you're wondering what course I'm on, I'm at Halo Disc Golf Course in Whitesburg, Tennessee, a course that myself and Seth Overbay actually designed. Hole 3 here is definitely the most challenging hole on the course. The pond that we just threw over on hole 2 is to the left here, and then there's a pond to the right with a double mandatory between those 2 trees that you can see right up there. I'm going to be going C-Line FD on this one, 7601, just a stock FD, but feels a little bit gummier than most C-Line FDs. Let's see how it flies. So I barely made the Mando. I was trying to get it to turn a little bit, and I just threw it way too low and just straight at the ground. That's gonna be a tricky upshot. All right, as you can see, the basket is under a low canopy there. So I'm actually just gonna go with the MD3 again. Trying to get a little hyzer in. Honestly, I'm gonna try and throw it in. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you could hear that, but I hit the front of the cage. Save our par. All right, so on hole 4 here, distance control is a must. It's a little over 200 feet, right at 200, I'm not exactly sure, but the pond is directly behind it within the circle. So I'm gonna be going with the extra soft Vapor Tactic on this one. Super, super soft, gummy. Love the feel of it. I want it to just hit the ground and stop. Let's see if we can get a birdie. Okay, that was much more overstable than I thought it was going to be. I would have put it on a little bit of Anheuser had I known it's going to be that stable. But I think I'm maybe right around circle's edge. Maybe I can hit a putt. Who would have thought on the hole where distance control is a must, the distance control would be a given with that disc. Whew. I'm just inside the circle. Let's see if we can put this logic in. Almost put it in the pond. Still even par through 4 holes. All right, so hole 5 is going to be a tricky one for me. It's across the second pond, as you can see. I normally go fairway just to ensure that I get across, but in this bag, really the best thing I could come up with without shorting myself on some of the longer holes was another tactic. This is the Razor Claw 3. Wish me luck on this one. I'm definitely going to need it. I'm just going to try and mash it hard towards that left side over there and let it fade back in towards the basket. Okay, so once again, way more stable than I thought it was going to be. Not the line I intended, as you could see, but I think I'm actually in the circle for a 2, so let's see if we can hit a putt. All right, so I'm definitely inside the circle right here, but as you can see with me being a lefty putter, that tree's directly in my way. I'm gonna have to straddle out and put some Anheuser on it. Whew. Tough putt for me. Just give me a single putt. All right, so hole number 6 here. It's uphill the whole way. Sits right around 300 feet, maybe 298, something like that. This one, I'm going with a DD3, stock C-line DD3. Gonna try and turn it. I know it's gonna flex out for me, so let's see what we can do. Honestly, a little shorter than you want on this one, but better than I thought it was going to be. I do have a putt. Once again, it's going to be right at circle's edge. We know how that's been going for me. Actually, let's change that mindset. This is the one. Okay, so this landed quite a bit shorter than I thought it was. It's about 40 feet, maybe 38. I hear a pileated woodpecker. But I guess that's good because I can give it a little jump putt, run a little bit straighter at it. Just never had a chance. So low. It's kind of hard to adjust from one putter to another, especially going from a soft beaded putter in the Magma Soft 2E that I put to a kind of medium. It says soft, but it feels more medium to me without a bead. So this has proven more difficult than I thought. Okay, I'm still sitting at even par through 6 holes. I would love to get a single birdie. Hole 7 here also plays uphill, as you can see, pretty much the whole way. Then it flattens out and drops off, and the basket's a little bit to the left. OB fence on the whole left side of the fairway. It kind of comes off at an angle like that. I'm going to be going with the Nordic Phenom, which is the Swirly S-Line PD. I'm going to go on a backhand flat shot, maybe a little bit of Anheuser, just straight towards the OB, and hope it fades out right in front of that tree up there. Give me about a 40-footer. Okay, I did exactly what I wanted to do. I would have liked for it to push a little bit more closer to the edge, but it should still be a putt. All right, it's another outside the circle look, about a 45-footer. It's going in the basket this time. Well, I guess not. All right, we have reached hole number 8, which is unfortunately the longest hole on the course. Unfortunately for me, because I'm sitting at even par through 7. It is 360, I believe, uphill. It plays close to 4, to be honest, probably right at 4. On this one, I've got the double stamped Neo Enigma 12.5 -1.2. We're going to see if we can get this at least up there for a little upshot. See what we can do. All right, so that drive came up way shorter than I wanted it to. I got a little approach shot here. Probably should be throwing a putter, but just to be safe, I'm gonna go with the Mutant on a forehand up high. You can see the low canopy there. I'm just trying to crash it in from the right to the left and lay it kind of close to the basket here. Well, I did what I wanted, but it kind of stopped dead straight instead of penetrating, falling straight down and then rolling backwards. So I think I'm sitting at about a 25-30 footer. Oof. Okay, so definitely not the putt you want when you're trying to finish at least even par on the course. I'd be happy with that. I wanted to try and get one down. 9's very doable, but first I gotta hit this putt. Oh man, gonna be a bogey. All right, so as you know, birdie is a must on this one. We play this one as an island green. There's a 30-foot circle around the basket. You have to land inside the circle. If you don't, you putt from where your disc lands with a 1-stroke penalty, similar to hazard play. Last disc, the putter that has failed me the whole round. I shouldn't say that. I failed the putter because I'm bad at putting, but the logic off the tee here, 9 of 9, birdie's a must. Little tailwind. Okay, well, I said birdie's a must and I almost aced the thing. So definitely behind the basket, should be in the circle, have a chance to hit that birdie putt and be even par for the round, which I would be absolutely stoked with at this point. Thought I missed it. All right, everybody, so that is it for the Discmania X-Mania Mystery Box Challenge. I ended up finishing even par, which is not great at this course, but it's also not too bad for throwing discs for the first time on this layout. All in all, I would say this is a pretty decent box. It was called the X-Out box, so I would have anticipated more cool X-Out stamps. I only got a few, and not that many with the Frenzy and all those cool faces on there. I was hoping for more of those, but some good stock discs, and overall a pretty good box. If you like this kind of video, please consider leaving a comment below and let me know. I may end up doing more of these like this in the future if you do like this kind of video. Once again, that is it. Please consider clicking like, subscribe, comment, share this video with your friends, and help promote disc golf in your area.